can now buy some more Laura Piana. Rory, you brilliantly said it to me, that's great, but what about me? I own stock in Amazon and I own stock in Figma, okay? Google launches Stitch. Figma tumbles. Figma tumbles is an understatement. I saw a tweet, it was actually an announcement that someone posted, and Sequoia were buying $35 million of Figma stock. And I was like, fuck, if Sequoia and Andrew are buying $35 million, I'll put in some of my money. That's a good sign for me. I'm down 22%.
Yeah, it looks
22%.
like, yeah.
Yeah, it's 21.66 a share. I remember, look, when it was at 108 and you asked me what I thought it'd be, I said 35 and I was wrong. You laughed at me and because I was so pessimistic and I was wrong. It's 21. Wow. No,
Does this have a floor?
Of course it has a floor. I mean, stop. Again, it has a floor based on its cash flow, which is strong. It has a floor with its growth rate of that cash flow. The third element is the probability of disruption. And, it's about the tricky thing about the equity business in the short term is everybody gets to speculate on that probability of disruption. So you take the cash flows, and then if you love the story, you apply uplift. See Elon for details. You take the cash flow, and then you apply it. And if you're really scared about the story, you apply terror downlift, which is what's going on here. Now, in the end, you said it's therefore, in the end, if the business is worth it, it will grow and it will generate the cash and they'll get to do what the Palantir guy does, which I so love, which is every earnings call, he basically slams all the haters and says, basically, fuck you, I'm making money and you all were wrong. Until in the short term, the market gets to bitch and moan and have its opinion, but the floor doesn't come because the market changes its mind. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but that's not in your control. If you're running Figma, the floor comes if you execute, you demonstrate that you've been able to adapt, to an AI first world. You generate the growth, you generate the cash flows, and eventually it'll turn. But that's why that's why drawdowns are shitty. That's why drawdowns are hard.
Well, on the Stitch Figma thing, I mean, I've used Stitch, of course, as you would imagine. I think most folks that chimed in on this never used it. I'm confident 98%. To say that
for those that don't know, Stitch is what for those?
It
that
is
don't
a
know?
new design tool that Google launched, and the bar at Google to launch a new AI tool is pretty low. They try a lot of stuff and they abandon almost all of it because then they focus on a few core products. So you literally cannot take it seriously when Google launches a product because you have no idea whether they will stick to it.